Hi everyone, good night. Tonight we will discuss about an article from Harvard University, and the topic is about Zara. Zara is a fashion brand, one of the greatest fashion brand in the world, and it's from Spain, um, founded by Ortega in a city called A Coruña. So the funny things about Zara is originally Ortega wants to name it Zorba, inspired by a movie Zorba and the Greek, but someone have used it near that store. So instead of using Zara, instead of using Zobra as the name of his brands, he decided to change um, the name, but not too far from the original one, and it becomes Zara. You know, Zobra to Zara, not too much changes, right? And he founded Zara back in 1975 in A Coruña. I hope I right in how to spell that city, Coruña. And Zara is fast fashion. The 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 concept is like in every store they just wanna distribute it very fast. So Zara only the majority of the garment of Zara is located in Spain or in Portugal or in Morocco, because they want a very fast distribution pipeline. If the other garment, the other production will took time like weeks, Zara just can finish the distribution with the same amount of that that range, but in very fast and very efficient time. They only took like 48 until 72 hours to finish the distribution. And in every store that they open, they very reactive to the customer, so they use the response from the customer, um, and after the response, every store in every place will write the data or what's the most sales in that store, and maybe it could be very different from one store to the another, right? Using this data, the main distribution storage will preparing for the things for that fashion to be distributed according to the data. And yeah, it's that's why they choose uh, Spain and Portugal to make their main garment, and they also um, built a garment in Asia and Africa, but for the different models that they still have to ship the the clothes or anything like that from those garments in Asia and Africa back to Spain just to through the quality assessment from the main building in Spain. So eh, they combine it to make uh, the 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 produce the production more efficient, and to make their production hit the aim, they use dot data as I mentioned before. Every store will send the data that what is the most product uh, sold in that store every day, every month. They will accumulate the data just to recap it at the end, and they will decide if A things, B things, or C things will be distributed to A, B, C store, like that. And of course, in the production, like the fashion like this, they will leave a carbon footprint, right? And one of the solution to this problem is that especially when they deliver through land or air or water, they have to maximum in the capacity in one way. I mean, the more you bring capacity, increase the capacity, I think it will reduce the usage of, I mean, the waste of carbon from the transportation that use in that expedition. For example, if the first you use just one container truck, and to to be more efficient, you can use two container truck like that. Or if you use the air, you have to use more more size of the capacity of the aircraft. And if you use water, yeah, same as the truck, you use more container, right, to be more efficient in the delivery. And in the beginning of Zara, Ortega did not walk alone. He chose, one of the professor from the university to run um, this brand. The name of the professor is Jose Maria Castellano. They met in 1980s because Ortega's interest in technology. Uh, they meet and they talk about anything like for the technology to develop Zara, and they decided to run it together. So in the in the period, Jose Maria Castellano become the vice president. I mean, deputy chairman to help Ortega run this brand. And yeah, if you don't know, the product of Zara. One of the most popular things from this brand is Pull and Bear. Maybe you kind of familiar, right, to this brand. Yeah, it's from Zara, and until now we are very frequent to see Pull and Bear in every shirt or clothes or anything like that. If we were walking around, hanging around in the city, or when we roaming in the internet, everyone sometimes use that brand, right? I'm so sorry because um, if my voice is not clear because I kind of sleepy right now, but I will finish it anyway. And the competitive, yeah, there's another brands that have competition with Sarah, like the Cap, Hennes and Moritz, and Fast Retailing, Benetton, yeah. And back to the Zara, they use perception of the customer. Yeah, for example, to make customer feels luxury city in their store, they don't put everything at the same time in the store, but they just like set their brands, their things, their stuff, not too crowded. Just like not too crowded about the stuff, the brands, because it will make the customer feels luxury cities. Rather than if they put everything at the same time, it will feel like a cruel. It's very crowded, and they will not feel the luxury city. Like if they make it looks rare, right? And Zara of always preparing like 6 months before the season start just to complete their production, because they want to check it and they want to quality check in the main building, in the main garment. So they will um, push the production 6 months before the season start, and the rest they will adjust from which brand have the best statistic. They will follow that data to produce more in that sector. I mean, in that brands, rather than if they produce of all their brands, because they want efficiency more than everyone. And I think we can adopt what's the Ortega did to develop this brand. He very data driven, right? And yeah, if you look back for in the earlier of Zara, the 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 opportunity that he took was when he realized that some a someone just canceled a big order in clothes at the same time. So in the beginning, Zara just want to solve the waste the ways clothes that did not sold. But from that earlier stage, he can develop because he had been hard work, and he had good vision to develop this brand. Like he chose Jose Maria to help him in the developing of technology, because he he realized that internet are very helping to the to make his brand bigger, right? And I think that's it for today. Good night, and see you in the next video.